Hey, thanks for watching. This is Mrs. J, and in this video today we're going to make the mallet head for the pegboard toy. So I've started a new part and I am in my folder for the, I'm not in my folder, look at me. Okay, make sure you're in the right folder, pegboard toy, and then I want to work in there. Okay, so I'm going to close this up. And I'm just going to go to a new one just in case that wasn't in there. All right, so we are going to start a new sketch on the front plane. So this plane right here. You have to be careful on the right one for this one. Yeah, front plane right in front of you. You need a rectangle tool, and the rectangle is going to be 0.875 on the top and bottom. By 3. Tab on my keyboard to toggle in between those two. Enter. All right, so far so good. Let me zoom in a little bit so I can see. And then pan. I'm on the small Chromebook. All right, so now we're going to take a circle tool. And I'm just going to pop it on here and not really worry about where I put it. And that needs to be 0.5 inches. I'm going to do it one more time. Circle tool, throw it on the right line anywhere, and 0.5, enter. Okay, I'm going to dimension from the center of the circle. Click on the dot in the center, and the top line, drag that out and make that 0.75. And do it again on the bottom, center of the circle, bottom line, drag it out, 0.75, easy peasy. Okay, so now we need the trim tool to get rid of the circle, otherwise it'll be a tube when you revolve it, and we don't want it. We want it to be just a nice smooth edge. So scissors, it's called the trim tool. I'm going to get rid of the circle. On the outside, it gives you lots of warnings because you did a constraint, so it's like, hey, no, you can't do that, but yeah, you can. It's just letting you know. And then trim tool again to get rid of this line. See that line in the center? Now that's hollow. Do it again on the bottom. Ignore the warnings. Click twice. Good deal. Let me zoom back out. Okay, so I want to finish this sketch and I just want to revolve around everything. So I'm going to find the revolve tool. This one here. Got the nice curve. So cool. Okay, so revolve, it usually automatically selects your profile. You don't have to do anything. You just need to select your axis. The way you know over here, profile is not blue, so they already got it, right? And then they're telling you blue, hey, go find the axis. So you click over here, and then it's kind of cool if you rotate it and look at how it goes. Oh, can I do it? I don't have a mouse. Wait, there we go. Okay, so you can see your sketch inside there. That's always neat. And just hit enter. You don't have to do anything. It's 360 and it defaults, or I guess you have to hit OK. Here you go. Okay, so beautiful. That's looking great. And now we want to add a hole so we can put the handle in there later. So this is the little tricky part, but it's kind of fun. Come up to construct, find offset plane. And then you see how your planes pop up in here? You want this one. You could technically do it on either, but we'll do it on the front plane. And we drag that out a little bit. You could just type in the number. And the number is 0.875 and hit enter. Now that's kind of tiny for you to work right there. So we're going to go ahead and see the little circle that pops up on the edge? You want that, and just drag it. If I put it in front of me, I know that like it's not really covering the whole object. So let me drag the other side also. I need to escape on that zoom. Okay, so drag this corner too. Just make it big. As long as it's bigger than the object, you're good. It doesn't matter what size it is. It disappears after you work on it. Put it in front. Yeah, I'm good. It's on top of everything. Okay, so now we're just going to make a sketch and we're going to do it on that plane. The reason you do that is because you can't really work on a curved surface. So it gives it this fake flat surface, and it's smashed right on there perfectly. So create a sketch, hit the plane, drag it up in front of you. The joys of Chromebooks. I'm going to use the circle tool, and it's going to be dead center. So if you have a grid view, it's really easy to do. If you don't, just put it in the center and we'll dimension it. So center and 0.625. Enter. And then even if you got it in the center, we'll dimension it just to be safe. It needs to be 1.5 inch from the top or the bottom. So I'm going to get a little bigger. And I'm going to do it from the top so you can really see where the top is. That's a little too big. Okay. Oh, you know what? I forgot to chamfer my edge. I can still do this. Okay. I skipped a step, but I'll continue for the video. So hit the dimension tool, center, top line. Make sure you're really getting the top line. I can't tell. Yeah, tilt it a little bit, and then you go center, top line. Oh, I missed the center. Yeah, do it a couple times to make sure you get this. And it's exactly 1.5 because we put it in the center, so we're good. Finish your sketch. And then let's go hit the house. Okay. Let's do, I don't know why I left me that line, but I don't need it. Get off my screen. We want to extrude this circle, and you can get technical and you can extrude it 0.875 cut by typing in here 0.875 and cut, or you can just drag it. If you see red, it's going to take it away. If you don't see red, it's going to build it for you, and it's refusing to do that. So go backwards, hit enter, and you don't have to be technical with the specs that says 0.875. So we're good there. I did forget earlier in the instructions on the paper, it says to chamfer the top and the bottom. So let's just throw that in there now. Modify, chamfer, and this is always on your exam. Hit the top button. Be careful you don't select the wrong place, right? See the difference? Hit the top. And we're going to chamfer this 0.063. 0.063. Enter. I'm using that little marking menu there. Wait, what did I do? Enter. And we'll do it again on the bottom. Modify, chamfer, click the bottom. You get this little guy that pops up. It's so easy to work with. 0.063. Enter. And then it's hard to see it, but if you can manipulate it to look around, see it has a nice edge. That's pretty neat, huh? All right, thanks for watching. In the next video, we'll make the handle and we'll do the assembly.